It's different. It can be a little bit frightening. It can be a little bit uneasy because it's someone you really don't know much about, and we're entering an age in college athletics that we've never seen before.
Yeah, there's a few different articles on this, and I know everybody's going to look at it their own way. I'm cautiously optimistic, but I do have major questions. I have major reservations. This just seems like an odd fit, and I understand your whole thing about outside the box and all that, but that could be millions of other people. But it's Brett Yormark in particular who is the outside the box guy. There would have been other outside the box hires they probably could have made that would have made more sense, like a football commissioner previously or a, NFL type of person. This is pretty wildly different.
The last finalists, from all indications, from what I've learned, were all like Brett Yormark 1, 2, and 3.
Okay, that's fine. So I'm reading the SI article just to see that I'm not the only one that's a little bit hesitant about this. And look,
Pat 40.
I guess maybe. Why? Is there an issue with that?
No, not at all. I mean, it's one that I read yesterday. I was curious if that's one you were reading.
Yeah, I guess it was Pat 40, and now I can't access it. So, okay, here we go. So he talks about how much of the reaction at, I guess, what was it, the meetings that they had here lately. Sorry, I was reading it a second ago. But he talks about how the hires in college football have gotten different, and maybe this is a sign that those in power in the Big 12 are not wanting to go the traditional route, and so they went the very much non-traditional route. And he talked about the multiple sources describing consternation at the National Association of College Directors of Athletics meetings in Las Vegas on Monday as administrators wore out Google on their phones trying to figure out who this new hire is. What's his name again? One Big 12 AD asked SI, does he know anything about our business? I'm not familiar with that name, another Big 12 AD said after a pause. I guess we'll put on good concerts. Just because you don't know someone doesn't mean they won't be a good choice, but this isn't a time for a lot of on-the-job training. Outside the league, reaction arrived in waves of cynicism. I would like to be optimistic, but this is a disaster in the making, says one prominent administrator, and it goes on and on. So, yeah, I mean, there's a variant of opinions, but that's two unnamed Big 12 people and some other unnamed in the industry that are, hesitant as well, because it is that off the radar and outside of the box. I mean, I agree. This could very well be the new age and the greatest hire ever made, and this is what the Big 12 has been needing, or it could be an absolute disaster. But, hey, they're already playing, loose and free anyways with their future because it's so uncertain, quite frankly, in this changing landscape. They might as well swing big. So I don't, hate the hire or hate the attempt, but I'm not going to sit here and act like, he's the greatest thing since sliced bread just because.
No one said that. No one. I don't think anyone has said.
No,
that.
I know. I was just describing. Never mind. Okay. Yeah. I'm just telling you what my reaction. So yeah, I mean, if people are happy about it, great. But I'm just one of those in the camp. Let's see. So that's all.
All right. Well, Dr. Linda Livingstone.